Hey everybody, this is Balverine. I thought I'd do a really simple breakdown of some very basic concepts for identifying threats, clearing threats, and how to prioritize which threats to face and how to coordinate that as a team. And I'm just going to point out some things that are obvious to some high-level players, but maybe not so obvious to viewers or even those who are intermediate in the competitive scene. Here, Evan was basically IGLing in place of Phony. So what's basically happening here in this situation is that there are a couple of main threats. There's obviously 7 teams left, but it could be broken down into 3 main threats, which is there's a team to their left, there's a team across, many teams across, and then there are teams across over here where the tracks are. So A, B, and C. One of the first things that I tell a lot of teams to identify as soon as they have a spot is to identify their main threat. The second thing that they need to do is have some sort of plan. A really good way to identify what your main threat is, who's closer. That's really it, right? So if you look at that mini map again, A is the closer threat, right? C is not going to negative rotate across the bridge to fight this team, right? Because one, it's a lot of open space. It's not very advantageous for them to take this position. A has to come into the ring. So what you could do is try to clear your clear A. Clearing a threat doesn't always mean full fighting them or doing a full 3v3. It could just mean destabilizing them, getting a knock, or just bullying them away from that position. That way, if they clear A, they have what? A quarter of the ring controlled. And then what they do then is clear C to control half of the ring. If you can control at least a third of the ring or half of the ring by the end game, then you have a very good chance of winning the game. So, and then obviously B, everybody in B, they're fighting each other. No one's really going to neg rotate to this position because they're all just trying to clear each other instead. I do want you to pay attention to their comms and how they're all throwing out ideas. They're all talking about their utility, each other's utility. And another thing that I want to point out is the closer the threats are, the more each person has to take responsibility for an initiative for their own abilities. You're going to see Phony use his portal without permission, right? So like the less time you have to communicate these kinds of things or the more urgent the situation is, the more you just have to use the abilities without your teammates' permission. So let's take a look at this.
Be ready to ult. Be ready to ult, Evan.
Yep.
They're swinging outside.
I have all.
Outside.
I'm waiting for all. I'm waiting for all right now. I'm just holding all out. That's all I'm doing.
They're on bottom floor. They're on bottom floor.
Yeah,
They're forward.
Okay, so quick little thing. They are trying to clear the east side here. They've all identified that this is their main threat that they need to clear. Even though they made that decision right away, they're not rushing their decision. They're waiting until their alts and their abilities are ready, and they're doing a coordinated play as a team, right?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Just try to get kills here. That's all I gotta do is get kills now. Yep.
I love this calm by Evan because rather than focusing on like maintaining their position, he's communicating to the team that they need to get kills. The whole point of the game isn't to win the game, it's to get the maximum amount of points. If you can win the game, go ahead. One other thing I do want to point out is this is the beginning of the portal. This is the end of the portal. Their default state for this isn't to commit to this fight. You'll notice that Evan has both an in and an out. He goes in and out. It's a hit and run. This is not a full commit. This is a hit and run because their entire goal is just to destabilize their team on the left. This is not a full committed 3v3.
Okay, watch our back now.
Let me know if I can take portal to Funny. Taking portal.
They're good. They're good.
Killed cat.
Immediately takes the portal back. I do want to point out another thing. This is so underrated. In my opinion, I think the anchor is the most important and most underrated role on the team. Jen is insanely underrated because he takes full ownership of that role. Yes, Phony and Evan are about to two-man push this. A lot of intermediate and even kind of pros make the mistake of having their anchor be tempted to fight this and put all of their attention on this. There are times to do that, but Jen does a wonderful job of saying, you guys do that, I'm going to do my job, which is to stay here and watch the right side and maintain our position.
Okay, watch our back now.
Hear that? I'm watching our back now. That's all he has to say. But that takes such a high level of discipline and understanding of what your role is supposed to be. Simple, but not easy.
They're good. They're good.
In and out.
One's on his team.
Killed cat. I'm going back inside.
Nice. Are we setting?
Yep.
One's in this corner.
Resetting. It's a great calm.
Okay.
Now, this next part, they don't really know what to do here. They've already cleared their threat on the left. They only have B. They've already cleared A. They have B and C to D, right? They're focusing a lot on B. What's really funny about this, you'll pay attention to Phony. He says something. He's basically a father kind of guiding his child to like learn and look at new things, which is really funny. And he kind of pokes Evan in the right direction. And it takes Evan a couple of seconds to realize what he's doing, but it's really, really funny.
I'm up ping.
Nice. I'm watching our back. I'm watching bridge, okay? I'm watching bridge.
So they're all looking at the building. They're all talking about different ideas here.
Yeah, I'm good.
We can wipe this whole side. I can like cat wall.
I love this by Jen.
I mean, we have zones.
Everybody should be
we can't press this
generating
without dying to the
ideas.
right.
Everybody should be generating plays. It is the IGL's job to make that final decision, but it's not the IGL's job to generate every single idea.
I think we
I know.
just save
We
catwall.
could catwalk and walk up and then just two backs or anything, maybe.
But this room is not fighting yet.
We need catwall though. We need to save it.
See,
Okay.
they're having this conversation, this discussion.
Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Wait.
What
Let me know.
about right side? They catwalk
You hear that by phone? What about right side? What do you think about that?
to right. What's that about?
Paris.
I love
Look at
this.
zone.
I think we want to just kill right, bro. Like now. I think we won't kill right.
Now?
Yeah.
They have catwalls.
Okay, so they made their decision, but they slow down again to make sure that they do this together as a team.
I think we do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm doing
Alternate. Go in.
I did
Yep.
it.
Really good
I got the balls in.
coordination.
I cracked one, Evan.
Yep, I hear you.
There's two on the right. They're just
Alternate
taking it.
again.
They're just taking it.
Kill one.
Nice. I'm done.
Breaking Q.
Right there.
Nice. Play on my side.
I'm picking.
They're getting pinched as well. They're getting pinched from south. Maybe.
Okay, so they reset and we'll skip ahead. Oopsies. This is really cool. It's like, if you notice, we're doing the same thing in every single situation. We're talking about what happens at A, we're clearing that threat. Same thing with B, right? We do a coordinated push, and then finally with C, we do a coordinated push. And then Jen, because he's in the front, he sees something that we don't, right? Because he literally has different information than Evan and Phony do. So he makes the call to do this push because he sees that there are downs, right? So he wants to capitalize off of that and not let the teams reset.
They're fighting.
They're above us, close above us.
Swing right.
Good.
I love that urgency. Again, though, if you notice, the only thing that's different in this play, Jen is rushing this. He's correct that they need to push this, but he should have taken 1 or 2 seconds to make sure that we're doing this as a team. And not just him, but it's also Evan and Phony's job to tell Jen to slow down or just wait or stall, right? If we had done this together as a team, we probably could have won the game.
Sparrow 50 HP.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. This really simple breakdown. It's fundamentals, nothing too crazy, but I thought it would be important for who are kind of newer to comp and maybe not understand the mechanics of what's happening, or this is stuff that you already knew but didn't really have it articulated for you. That's all I have for you today. Take care.